Hi, my name is Solomon Constantinou. For my first classical speech, I will be playing the part of Proteus from Two Gentlemen of Verona, written by William Shakespeare. For my contemporary speech, I will be playing the part of Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen. For my song, I'll be singing I Can't Stand Still from Footloose, and for my devised piece, I have chosen to use the stimulus rap. To leave my Julia, shall I be forsworn? To love fair Sylvia, shall I be forsworn? To wrong my friend, shall I be much forsworn? And even that power which gave me first my oath provokes me to this threefold perjury. Love bade me swear, and love bids me forswear. O sweet, suggesting love, if thou hast sinned, teach me, thy tempted subject, to excuse it. At first I did adore a twinkling star, but now I worship a celestial sun. Unheedful vows may heedfully be broken, and he wants wit that once resolved will, to learn his wit, exchange the bad for better, high-fi, unreverent tongue, to call her bad, whose sovereignty so oft thou hast preferred with 20,000 soul-confirming oaths. I cannot leave to love, and yet I do. But there I leave to love where I should love. Julia I lose, and Valentine I lose. If I keep them, I needs must lose myself. For Valentine myself, for Julia Sylvia, I to myself am dearer than a friend, for love is still most precious in itself. And Sylvia, witness heaven that made her fair, shows Julia but a swarthy Ethiop. I will forget that Julia is alive, remembering that my love to her is dead, and Valentine I'll hold an enemy, aiming at Sylvia as a sweeter friend. I cannot prove now constant to myself without some treachery used to Valentine. This night he meaneth with a corded ladder to climb the celestial Sylvia's chamber window, myself in counsel his competitor. Now presently I'll give her father notice of their disguising and pretended flight, who all enraged will banish Valentine, for Tyrio he intends that will wed his daughter. But Valentine being gone, I'll quickly cross by some slick trick, blunt Tyrio's all perceiving. Love, lend me thy wings to make my purpose swift, as thou hast lent me wit to plot this drift. Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself. Be yourself. But also be confident and funny, approachable, easy to talk to. But mostly just be yourself. That's the big number one. That's just be yourself. Be true to yourself. And also, don't worry if your hands are going to start getting sweaty for no reason, because and then it won't stop no matter what you do, because they're not going to get sweaty. So I don't even know why you're bringing it up, because I don't know why you mention it. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. I don't even know why I'm worrying about it anyway, because it's not like it's going to be the last time at the band concert last year when you had the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Zoe Murphy, and you were going to, the time that you waited afterwards just to tell her how good she is, and you were going to be so casual about it. You're going to be like, you're going to go up to her and she'd introduce herself, and you'd be like, oh, did you say your name was Chloe? Did you say your name was Chloe? She'd be like, no, my name is Zoe. I said Zoe. And you'd be like, oh, sorry, I just didn't hear you because there's just so many other things going on right now. But you didn't end up introducing yourself to her anyway, because you were scared that your hands were sweaty, which they weren't sweaty until you started worrying that they were sweaty, so then you put them under the hand dryer in the bathroom to make them less sweaty, but now they were still just sweaty, just warm now as well. I never walk when I can't run, I don't believe I ever could, and people try to slow me down, saying, boy, you really should kick back and chill, but I can't stand still. I called the doctor, he said, son, I cannot offer you a pill, so I never found relief, and now I've got to move on till I've had my fill. I can't stand still. Back where I come from, life's never humdrum. I wish I could take you there. And oh, we are the world that I feed. Life was sweet, Ain't no doubt. Grab a seat, check it out. Oh, I thought it never would end, but I lost it somehow. Would you look at me now? I'm trying hard to tone it down. Gotta watch my P's and Q's. Maybe look before I leap, but then I think, hey, what's the use? Ain't done it yet. I can't forget how it feels when you dance till you drop. So don't even start to suggest that I stop. I never will, and I can't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't stand still. We walked into the restaurant, and all she did was wow, 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 and all I wanted to do was We ordered drinks, and I talked, and I smiled, and I laughed. And she got up, and she clapped with her heels. Clap, 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 clap. So we get in the car to drive her home. And I drove, and she talked, 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 and I drove, and she... I'm choking.